The Connecting Women to Trades program was initially developed by Training Services New South Wales and then put out to tender to organisations, and we ended up partnering with Construction Trade Qualifications, or CTQ.
CTQ's role is the vocational education and training partner in the program, so we provide the statement of attainment from the construction training package, delivering 6 units of competency to the women in the program. It gives them both theory and practical training that they can then transfer into other vocational qualifications such as the Certificate 3 in carpentry or bricklaying, concreting, waterproofing and various other trades from that construction training package. So the 6-week program was delivered in a classroom setting and also in a workshop setting where the students undertook practical and theoretical training.
The program was developed because currently there's only 9% of women in trade, and so it's definitely seen as an area that can grow and seen as an area that women can get more involved in. Part of the program was actually taking place in a work experience period. So to make sure that we tailored that placement to what the women want, we actually caught up with them one-on-one. So we had a chat with them, identified what they were looking for, overcame any barriers that might have been presented, such as transport, Opal cards, fuel, that sort of thing, and connected them with an appropriate work experience employer.
Industry's changed dramatically. When I say the industry's changed dramatically, over 30 years, where I look back, you were employed once upon a time for your size, your strength, and how well you'd work and how much you could get out of someone in a day. You see now construction workers, it's a lot more about your creativity in your work, your level of quality and your skill set. And I think the attention to detail especially, I think the industry now has changed dramatically, and that level of acceptance of having shared hours, part-time apprenticeships, but to some point working from home, and also just flexible work hours can play a role in this industry. That flexibility exists now because females are able to get a license in construction, able to get a license as a carpenter, can choose to work for a client for 4 hours a day or 6 hours a day. That fixed flexibility exists because currently males are doing that. They're choosing to be flexible in their roles.
With the program and parenting, it was actually a lot more simple than I thought it would be. You know, if I had issues with the kids or one of them was sick, I could call in and, you know, just send a message even if it's 5 minutes before it started and say like, look, I'm so sorry, I can't come in. And, you know, there was always catch-up days and ways around what I had missed. When I started the course, it had showed my kids like, no matter how hard things seem, there's only one way to find out if you can do it or not, and that's just to give it a good crack. At least then you can say that you tried. You will succeed, you will get it done. And that's coming from someone that struggled with everything. I did it, and it was an amazing feeling.
I'm a 53-year-old lady who's got 2 grown children, 2 sons, and I've actually worked in community services for about 18 years now. I decided to do the program because my grandfather was a carpenter, and as a child I was always really fascinated with what he was doing. But then it didn't really seem appropriate for a female at that stage to go into that sort of trade. So I did other stuff, and then as a mature lady this opportunity came up and I thought, wow, look, honestly I just saw it as a great opportunity to have experience and learn skills and knowledge about tools, handling tools and materials and all that sort of stuff.
I'm just turned 40. I'm a brand new mum of a beautiful 8-month-old. I have a background in community service, worked in it for over 20 years and decided I needed a change. I'm on maternity leave at the moment and I thought, oh, well, I love my child but I need a break, and that seemed perfect, 3 days a week for only a few hours away, so I decided I'd like to jump in and give it a try.
I worked in disability for a really long time, and towards the end of that it was just a hard environment to be in and I didn't want to do that anymore. So as soon as I started doing this course, which was suggested by my partner, my mum and my sister, my older brother actually said to my mum that he's never seen me so happy. Like, I fully came out of my shell. It helped. I was quite depressed before I started this course. Yeah, this course has probably been actually life-changing for me. It's like just changed my whole attitude, my outlook. I'm now excited to do things, and I haven't been excited to do anything in a long time.
If you're thinking about doing the program, do it. I sat on it for a little while. I think I might have been one of the very last to sign up, but I feel very fortunate that I was able to be part of the program.
So I've gone on to do the certificate too. By doing the ladies program, it means that some of the units crossed over, but I've absolutely gone into the certificate too with full steam ahead. Like, it's been amazing.
I would say to anyone who has any interest in these trades, or just even learning creative skills with tools, or just even building self-esteem and stuff like that, I would say honestly go for it.